Actually, Thursday, finally here, 9:30. If you didn't book it on your calendar, what are you doing, right? But hey, I am excited because today I finally got someone I've been wanting to bring, and it's the perfect way to start off the year. So, Miss Nikki Hunter, I am so honored to have you here, and thank you for coming out. And I can't wait for y'all to just get to know her and for herself to just let you know her down and real, her journey and her path and what she's doing to impact this community here in Arlington. Are you ready?
I am ready. Hello, and thank you. It's an honor to be here with you.
Good. I'm glad. It's one of those moments before we started, it's just, I admire you so much. Like when I got here in Arlington, I was, struck by this woman that they said, like, she's doing all these changes and she's walking very boldly and, she's making a difference and they love her in her district and whatnot. And she's our councilwoman for District 3 currently, right? And so I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. But when I got to meet you, it wasn't the picture that I was imagining. Like, I was imagining this woman that, you can tell from across the room, and that's very loud and that, she's like marching in and stuff. But this is what I'm going to say. There's always different type of leaders, but you're the type of leader that was soft, that was caring, that was gentle, and you blended in with your people. Like, you blended in with your community because you were walking with your community. And that to me was like shocking to see. Like, I had never seen a leader do that. I didn't even understand that was a leader definition, but to me it was the impact of what type of leader do I want to be. And so you checked me, okay? Without knowing, you checked me, because the reality is that, I might be a CEO and owner of everything on my security business, but the thing is, am I getting down with my people? Am I doing the walks that they're doing? Am I getting interactive with them to know what's going on, right? And that's what you do, and that's what I admire so much. So I wanted you to know that, because guys, today we're going to be talking about her journey and everything she's doing. So are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Good. All right. So the first thing I want to discuss is, what is exactly your title here? What is it exactly that you do here in Arlington, Texas? So
here in Arlington, I am the Arlington City Council member for District 3, which is Southeast Arlington. We touch Mansfield and we touch a little bit of Grand Prairie, so far south as you can go. Okay. So are you interacting with those leaders as well? I do.
That is, I didn't know that. Okay, I see you. But that's good to know, because that means if you're out there and you want to get to know, other community leaders, or you want to, get informed of what's going out there, you're the perfect person to interact over there. With that, I want to know the beginning part, right? Let's start from the very beginning. I mean, did you always knew that this is what you were going to do? Like, you were like, one day I'm going to be
that's right. Quite the opposite, to be honest. I currently work full-time in healthcare. So healthcare is my passion. I work for a local hospital. To be honest, I never thought I would be in politics. I am so shy, so quiet. Yeah. Politics was not something I ever thought I would be in. I got in here because I care about the people, about my district. I wanted to see our neighborhoods really just thrive. Yeah. And that's what brought me to politics kind of by mistake. I was working over in Fort Worth at a local hospital, and, I saw the opening, and I'm like, maybe this is something I can do, you know? I really didn't know anything beyond that. And I tried, took my shot, and won.
Wow. I mean, but it's not even something you can do. It's something you are doing. Like, you really, and like you said, you really genuinely care. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the type of people we want up there. That's the type of people we want to represent us and speak up for us. And you're genuinely doing that. Your healthcare journey, what has that been like? Or, that's a major twist, right? Like, it's not even aligned with one another. But, like, where are your beginnings from?
I've always wanted to be in healthcare from the moment I was a little girl. I wanted to be in healthcare. I love everything about just helping people. So it's been an amazing journey. I went to college here in Arlington, UTA, graduated, then went over to Dallas Baptist, got my master's degree. But I always knew that I would be in some form of healthcare. Now, originally, I did want to be a doctor. But that didn't work out, and I ended up in the business portion of healthcare, and I'm loving every single moment of it.
Yeah. I love how God is like, I know you got a plan, but that's not what I have for you.
I got another plan for you,
yeah,
right?
And it's going to be bigger and better, and you're going to love it.
Yes.
Well, when you started this journey, and I want to align it up for y'all guys, because honestly, I think that this mindset part, right? You say you just took that step into it, but when you were in healthcare, what was it from the people that you cared about so much? Like, why? Like, what did you feel in your heart that you're like, man, what's going on? How can I change this? Like, how did you know that you cared?
I think for me, I genuinely have always just wanted to help people. I've volunteered in hospitals in the past. Back at Texas Health Resource, I've been a volunteer for years. My grandparents, I took care of my grandparents. My grandmother, when she got Alzheimer's, I took care of her. So I think it's just that caring heart that you want to just be able to help people, even if it's not as a doctor, even if it's not as a nurse, you're still helping from the business portion of
right.
it.
Did you have like a beautiful home that you were taught that in?
Grew up in a very religious household with my grandparents. They were a big part of my life. My grandparents, they really influenced me, and they installed a lot into us and all of us kids, and so I think that was, we were taught to number one, respect our elders, right? I still do that. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I still do that. Number two, it's like, you care about others. My grandmother, I would watch her on Sundays. She cooked this big meal, and she'd give it to, if someone came to her house and said they were hungry, I'd see her give them a plate. That's just that's how she was.
That's your roots. How beautiful is that? And you know what? I just genuinely wish I would have seen that growing up. I was so broken. And so I didn't have that caring heart that I have today. And so I admire that, because you're walking with this heart of purpose, and you need that fulfillment, and you need to figure out how to do it. And a lot of people, including myself, it took me up to when I was 30 to find out that's what I wanted to do. But there's people that will go into old age and never understand what their purpose is in life.
Right.
And they will be walking around with this void, which is those people that we see angry at the world and, striving and knocking other people down, right? And so I love that for you, because I want y'all to understand, guys, when we have a leader up there representing us that talks from the heart, that is genuinely involved, because this is something that you've had since day one, that's who you want up there. This is not someone that's coming out of anger. This is not somebody that's coming for revenge, right? This is someone that's genuinely up there because she genuinely cares for you, your community, and what that consists of. Now, your heart is so beautiful that your healthcare, you actually are expanding it into your, is this like a organization you started, or do you work with organizations? How exactly is it for the cancer awareness? Because I know it's more like bringing women involved and, getting them alert, which touches home, not because I had it, but one of my aunts had breast cancer. And so my OBGYN, she's like, yeah, you're going to have to start considering this. And so how did that start?
Well, the breast cancer awareness started as city council. So it came from my love for healthcare, but I saw there was a need in Arlington. We did not have anything in the city of Arlington that represented breast cancer awareness. So I took another chance.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about doing something so big. I mean, it was basically, I was the planner, the operator, the everything for this. But we took a chance in 2022, brought the first breast cancer awareness health fair at Bob Duncan. That's over in my district. Mm-hmm. And we had over 700 people that showed up for this event. We turned Bob Duncan pink It was the most amazing thing. Now, the nice
y'all were
thing,
ready for that.
That one, yeah. But we were able to partner with so many different hospitals. I mean, Mansfield Methodist has been an amazing partner. Medical City Arlington. I formed strong bonds with these hospitals, and I'm so thankful. I couldn't have did it without them, and still can't do it without them.
Right. But it's just the simple fact that you're the bridge of this. And again, you joined in for one cause, but then saw the need somewhere else and took action. Okay. And that's the impactful type of people we want and we need. When you're doing your city council role, what are these changes that you're most proud of, that you're like, yeah, I did that. That's going to go in history. So, that you take with you.
I think the breast cancer awareness, I'm extremely proud of that. But even beyond that, I'm most proud of being able to take care of the neighborhoods in District 3. We have come so far over the last 4 years.
I heard. I heard. Believe me, when people talk about what you have done there, it's really impactful. Do you want to tell us a little bit of the things that you're like, yeah, if you go down there, you can see these changes?
You're going to see these streets. I literally do the tours, those potholes.
Yeah.
My husband and I, we will get in the car, we will drive around and literally look for potholes. But, we've had traffic lights installed in places, Southeast Parkway, Raglan. Those are places that we had so many wrecks in those areas. I am so proud that we now have traffic lights that are adjusting those traffic issues that we had in that district. And we're not done yet. We're going to keep looking at areas in District 3 where we can improve traffic situations. Traffic is bad all over Arlington because we're a growing city. It's amazing. We have the World Cup coming. We have Grand Prix coming. But we also need to address these traffic issues.
Right.
And District 3 is no different. So I am so proud of the fact that we've been able to do that over in District 3.
So besides... It's not so much that the community calls you and tells you about it. You're actually out there with your husband. Date night today is going to be us looking for potholes. You ready?
We usually do it on the weekend, but yeah, we might do some today.
Okay. But, that brings me to something that, again, I talked about earlier is that I love how you and your husband work together. I understand that there are certain situations that women need to be independent. They got to do their thing. And we're proud of that and we empower that. But let's not bash the fact that we need our spouses.
Yes.
You need someone that's going to stay strong with you, that's going to take the day off for you and support you on whatever it is that you're passionate about. I mean, can you give us a little bit of how you feel with your working with your spouse and his support and how he's always with you? Because I always see him with him or with her. So I love that. Do you want to tell us a little bit?
His support is amazing. He is very supportive of me. It's a family situation for us. My mom is on the campaign trail. My husband's on the campaign trail. My brother's on the campaign trail. So we are a very close-knit family. We all support each other. If he's taking a day off or if he's out on the campaign with me or even if he's going to events with me, it's shopping with me. It's amazing the support that I do get from him.
Good. That's really, really good. And so y'all make sure y'all go on social media and check her out. Remember, today we're in Radio Metroplex and we're live in Arlington, Texas, in the district of the entertainment. And also, guys, we are not going to be DFW anymore. We're going to be on the map. We're going to be Arlington, Texas. You're going to know about us by the end of this year. You're going to know about us. So, you got the entertainment district and we're here in the Dream City and it's called that for a reason. What is it like working up there in the middle of all? Is it everything you expected or was it something different?
It's amazing. It's amazing to be able to be at City Hall, to represent the city. It's a good feeling. It feels great. I, as a student at UTA, actually was a reporter. I say that. I was a reporter.
We didn't know that.
So I interviewed some of the city council members, the mayor. So it feels kind of surreal to be in there,
Yeah. I mean, being part of it, it's, wow, I didn't know that. So now I'm like nervous. Like, am I doing this right? Like, where are my questions?
You are perfect. You're perfect.
Thank you. Well, okay, I didn't know that. Well, that's pretty cool. So now you it hits different when you walk in every morning, when you're like, oh my God, this is my office. This is where I'm at. I'm part of this. You're actually are you like a chair or part of the Association for Finance?
I am, yes,
Okay.
I am the chair of finance and the chair/president of the housing committee.
Okay. What do those things consist of?
Well, the finance, we go over the finances for the city, and for the housing finance, it's kind of the same for any type of housing developments that we may get in that come through us for any credits or anything like that, or grants.
Okay. Do you want to get a little bit into, what exactly can we look forward to in 2026?
2026, I think we can look forward to some exciting things coming to Arlington. Obviously, we do have the Grand Prix. We do have, the World Cup that's coming. So that's the most exciting things that we do have coming.
I mean, that's worldwide.
Yes.
Like, I know it's coming to Arlington, which I really want to know, how do you feel about this? Because every day I'm like, I love my little route, but at the same time, I don't see how 18 countries or so are going to fit here. But what is y'all's perspective? Like, how are y'all taking in? Are y'all just like, we're going to wing it, we're going to do it?
I'm excited. I mean, I think we're all excited. Obviously, we are preparing to make sure that our residents are taken care of because it's big. It's going to be two big events. I'm really excited just to have this type of, you're going to have people from all over the world that's here. And of course, they're going to be shopping here in Arlington. So that's great for here in the city.
Which we're big on shop local. Okay, guys. So, Arlington supports Arlington. And that's really, I think, how they were able to get to where they're at now, especially with small businesses. I mean, it's beautiful to see even the diversity that has happened here. And I love that because you're part of that. And we're grateful because these businesses now know they have a voice and that there's people in the inside working for them, right? And so like you're saying, all these events are happening. From what I hear in Las Vegas, a lot of the local businesses were impacted negatively because, their businesses were blocked, or they weren't able to open, whatever that might be. But for you to take consideration, like, how is this going to be good? Okay, we're going to have these people. We're going to shop local. We're going to bring them out. We're going to push them to our people. And so that's something for y'all to look forward to, guys. So make sure, you stay up in the news and everything. What is your inspiration to just be involved other than healthcare? Is it because of, maybe like the transformation that is happening in Arlington, or where do you want to see Arlington go? Or is it just, the legacy that you're living? What is the inspiration you're leaving behind? Or
I think it's a combination. I definitely want to see Arlington continue to grow. I want to see it to be, a home for small business owners. We want to definitely take care of our small business owners here. We want families to come here. We want people to enjoy living in Arlington. As far as the legacy that I want to leave, I want to be able to really leave a legacy in District 3 that we've gotten things done. We've gotten our neighborhoods taken care of. My goal from the beginning was to take care of our neighborhoods, and I want to be able to leave that legacy that Nikkie Hunter has taken care of the neighborhoods in District 3.
Oh, Nikkie Hunter has definitely done that. And I honestly believe that you still got more work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
So, we're going to keep going on her reelection. So make sure if you're out there in District 3, and what is the guideline for District 3? You said it was...
We are a huge district. So we start at Pioneer Parkway by the International Corridor, and we go over to Matlock, stop at Matlock, go all the way down to Debbie Lane. So it's a big district.
Okay, so that's a big district, guys. So if you live within that radius, okay, re-election is happening. I believe it's on May, right? Yeah, May. Okay, so you need to go out there, and they have early voting and everything, right?
Yes.
And the best way you can get all this information is by simply, you can go to her Facebook page. Honestly, her information is out there for you to receive, guys. But I will be tagging her. I have her tagged on my post. So if you follow me on MIRNA.ceo, you will be able to get that information right off of my Facebook page. And you can message her directly and she will respond. And, you know, if you have something that you're concerned of on District 3, please let her know and get involved in these events for healthcare, because especially as women, I love that we can pink it out, but there's a purpose behind there, and that's what you're doing. And so we just need you to get involved and support her, because you're leading the way. You just need that support to keep going. And she got a lot of work to do, guys. So make sure y'all get ready for that re-election, which reminds me, she brought me a little gift. Okay. And so this is so beautiful because it's her campaign shirt. And so with this, I want to tell y'all that if you have a business here in Arlington, or it could be for residential as well for the signs.
Yes.
So if you want to support Nikki Hunter in her re-election for District 3, this is the moment to go ahead and message her, and she will go ahead and give you one of these signs.
Yes.
So you can go ahead and support, and for her to be able to continue what she's doing. Because as you know, she is making a difference. She is doing movements. She is taking action, and she's walking right beside you guys. So make sure you call her, you contact her, you reach out to her, and her husband will be out there dropping them by.
Yes.
And so you can definitely do that. And that's a big support, because I think, you know, another conversation we were having is that I was genuinely like intimidated by when it came to politics. Like, I just didn't know I could talk to you,
right?
You know, and if you're someone like that, that's not the case at all, right? Like,
no, I'm like probably the most transparent and easiest to talk to there is out there.
Yeah. And then like, once you contact her, you can even go to the mayor and start talking with.
Yeah.
He's like a whole goofball, y'all. So, you know, I'm sure you can come and meet them and talk to them and interact with them. And I know he's up for re-election as well. So this is the time to get involved, because y'all are out in the community. This is the greeted meets and everything, right?
Yes.
With this whole thing, the next topic I love to talk about is restoration. What, like in restoration, I think that a lot in the aspect of maybe they've gone through certain things and it has helped them change who they are, or maybe, you know, God has been part of your life in a which way that you're like, yeah, I have to talk about this. What is it, something that you would like to tell us in that subject?
Yeah, God has absolutely been a big part of my life from day one. And I think it's really helped me, politics, I'll say for sure, it's helped me get out of my shell. I was so shy, like as a child. I mean, I was extremely shy. And I think, you know, with the help of God, with the help of just putting myself out there with politics, I've been able to do talking on shows. I mean, I'd be so shy. I'd probably be sitting here shaking, talking to you, you know? So
we don't see that Nikki today.
But it's opened me up to really get out of that shell. And it's allow me to share my story with other people, to share my experiences, and we are the next generation. So, I mean, I guess I should say the next generation is watching me. Mm-hmm. So I open it up for little girls that maybe want to be in leadership. They're saying, you know what, if she can do it as a shy person, a shy child that grew up into a woman, I can do it too. So I think just getting that image for the next generation up, that's a benefit to be able to do that.
Wow, that is so, I'm going to tell you like this. My husband is a straight introvert. And so you're right. Like, sometimes you have to be thrown into situations to learn everything that you have within inside of you. And, you know, God is not going to put you in a situation that you can't fulfill, right? And so, you know, when you took that leap to be councilwoman, everything was within you, but you probably didn't even know that you were going to be in here doing interviews, doing speeches, talking to your community and getting them together and leading, what was it, like 700 people?
700 plus, yeah.
You know, at these events. But God knew, Nikki, I created you for this. Right. This is what you're supposed to be doing. And that is so beautiful on the whole aspect of you becoming who you are now. Because you were just meant for healthcare. You were meant for so much more. Think about this for a minute. This is a shy person, a person she just cares and she's in this little bubble of healthcare. But it's like, nope, that's not the case. You're about to be so loud and you don't even have to raise your voice. Right. You just got to be you. And that's what you're doing. Thank you so much, Nikki. I really love that about you. And I mean that from the heart. The next thing I want to talk about is your network. I love to know where we can come and meet you. Where can I stalk you? Where can I find you? If I was someone that didn't know you, that this is the first time I hear about you, how would I be able to interact with you? Like, where can I come up to you? Or maybe what is the type of people that you're intrigued to talk to?
I love it. Anyone. I am very friendly. I love chatting. You can find me on social media, Nikkie Hunter, on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, on social media. But in person, I'm all around Arlington. The next community event, it's more than likely I'll be there. If you see me, come say hello. I love to say hello. I love getting out, meeting people in the community. Yeah. I love hearing their stories. I love trying to solve their issues. So if you see me, come say hello. I would love to chat with anyone, even if you don't live in my district. Yeah. I think it's opening yourself up to be very transparent, to be approachable. And I think I'm extremely approachable.
Yes, she definitely is. And I think like you could just feel her aura. Like she's just so sweet. You're like, I mean, I'm telling you, when I heard about her, it was one thing. But then when I got to meet her, I was like, but you're so sweet. Like, you're so gentle. Like, you just want to like hug her and be like, oh my God, I love you. You know, and I probably don't even know you. And your husband's very lucky for that. Do you feel loved? Yes. Yeah. Like, man, because you genuinely feel that. And so make sure, like if this is the type of person that you want to strive to be, or you want to engage with, or maybe you live in that district and you feel like you have questions or you have concerns, there he goes. She told you herself. She's inviting you to come and speak to her. So next time, be like, I know you, like I saw you on the show. Yeah. And I want to come up to you and you told me I could, so I'm here. It's just going to give you a full-blown conversation.
I will.
For the next topic is the action. And right now, she's running, okay? Even right now, okay? Y'all don't see her running up and down, but right now she's running. And I want to talk about those action steps. If somebody wanted to start doing what you're doing, what would you suggest for them to start?
I would say just start. I would say start getting out into the community, start getting to know people, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid. It can seem like it's a scary step, but you just got to put yourself out there and get to know this community. Arlington is a beautiful city. It's a beautiful community that continues to grow, and go to the community events, get to know your neighbors, get to know small business owners, support your small businesses. Yeah. Things like that.
That's what really helps it. That's what, wait, is it like intimidating when somebody else is running or no?
No, to me, it's not really intimidating because everybody has a right to run. I think, everyone has a right to run for a position. So I'm not ever intimidated if I do have an opponent. It's good competition. I mean, we all want to make sure we're keeping it on a friendly term and we can all be friends. But, everyone has a right to run for sure.
Wow. I love that. That's such a good answer. You know that? And I'm all about collaborating, but this is powerful. So basically, at the end of the day, she's encouraging you to get involved. Okay.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't matter how we get things done. Just get them done.
Just get them done.
And you're just like, if I have to lead, I'll lead. I'm down to do whatever I need to do to make sure it happens.
Right.
But if somebody else wants to come in, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, you don't hear that a lot, okay? Okay, Nikki, I see you. Well, with that, if somebody is, you know, trying to take actions in the community, what was your first event that you went to and you were like, this is what I want. I want to be engaged with the community.
Oh, wow. I started this probably before politics. So I was with YMCA. I was with the Rotary Club. I think the one thing that really got me is when I was in Rotary and we would go to elementaries and we would present bicycles for students that did good on their grades. And I think that really made me know that I wanted to be out in the community. I wanted to be able to help on a bigger level.
Yeah.
On there.
Wow. Like, imagine that. I don't even think you knew that was happening, right? Like that engagement of being part of something bigger later on.
Yes.
I love to try to put myself in your shoes and see what like you're looking at, because I never had those chances to be involved. Now I want to be involved in everything.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's like limited access. I'm like, why can't I clone myself? But I would have loved to do this. And if there's anybody wanting to take this leap, I will say, take it right now. That it doesn't matter your age.
Right.
It doesn't matter your status. It doesn't matter anything. Just get involved, because that will come with time.
Yeah, get out in the community. There's always something to do. I mean, we've got a breast cancer event coming up at the end of the year. We can always use volunteers or any help we can get. I mean, there's tons of community events. We did a couple of food distributions over in District 3 past 2 weekends. So there's always going to be something to where you can get involved in if you desire to do so. We can always use your help out there.
What is that? That's back in October. Is it October?
October.
Right?
Usually it's the second Saturday in October.
Okay,
Yeah.
so right now you're out there watching us. Go to your calendar and put in October, the second Saturday. Put it on there. I need to volunteer.
Yes.
I need to go engage. I need to wear pink.
Yes, that.
Whatever it might be, but put it down so you can get ready and be part of it. And there's no excuses, guys. When we prep for things like this, it will open doors for you that you never thought that you might have even be available for, you know? And so with this whole thing where we're at right now, IndyCar, it's gonna be, I don't even, I like, I'm trying to watch videos. Like, when they told you the news, what were you like? What was your conversation with you and your husband, or what were you? How did you take it in?
I just thought fast cars. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm thinking cars going really fast. But I thought it's a good thing for Arlington to have the attention. It's people, like you said earlier at the beginning of the show, we're not DFW. We're Arlington.
Yeah.
We're Arlington, Texas, and that puts our name out there. We have 2 very large events coming here, and I think it's amazing for the city of Arlington to have this.
Why is it such a passion for Arlington to be on the map? Like,
man, I think it's a passion, because we've been known as, we've been called Dallas a couple of times, and we're not Dallas, and I think we're our own city. We've earned our place here. In DFW, and it's amazing. There you go. I love it.
Oh my God. That's just wild. I mean, Arlington, this is the energy that you get off of it. Arlington, right?
Yes.
But the Grand Prix is major event, guys. There's people flying in from everywhere. And so if you don't know about it, because that was my thing too. I was like, okay, fast cars, great.
Exactly.
But then I started looking into everything it involves. It's like a 3-day weekend, right?
Event.
And it's just a whole bunch of entertainment guys. And I don't even know. Do you just like not sleep those 3 days? We're going to find out.
Right. We'll find out soon enough.
Find out.
Yes.
Are you planning to go?
I'm not sure. I might.
Yeah. Is your husband excited? Are you excited? Yeah. He's like, yes, we're going. We're going to end up going. And then we got the FIFA. How about that one? But that one we've been prepping for years. We kind of knew about it. There's been meeting after meeting about it. Because the IndyCar, that's the one that I was just like, here, this is happening. You ready?
Yeah.
Which Radio Metroplex will be live streaming. So understand that. And the IndyCar, we will be there live interviewing, getting the footage in there. So make sure you come out. So encuéntrenla. Okay, make sure y'all find Nikki and be like, are you excited? Is it everything that you wanted? And you just gotta talk like really loud because you know those cars are gonna like vroom, vroom. So you know they're gonna be live streaming. So check them out. If you want your business out there, if you want to get it represented, make sure you contact Angel Martinez, and that is our producer here, and he will be tagged so that way you can get exposed out there. And these are just, I mean, I don't even know how many people are going to be there, so I'm not even going to give you a number, but it's going to be a lot of exposure. So the FIFA, you were told about this. What was your perspective on it? Like, it's just
exciting. I mean, it's very exciting to have them here in Arlington. You know, I don't know a whole lot about soccer, but I know that I'm hoping that the Dominican Republic will be there.
Okay.
I'm hoping, you know.
Why is that intriguing to you?
My family, my mom's side of the family is from the Dominican Republic. So we've got a little bit of that flavor.
You need to tell us this. What? I know there's called something. It's like Afro-Dominican.
Afro-Latino.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nikki, Latina. No, I didn't know this. Did you know that? She's like Latina in there. Angel tiene Latina vibes. Okay. So, you know, you're excited to get that. So, like, are you gonna sit with them? Are you gonna like? Because it's a lot of energy.
That's a lot of energy. That's a whole lot of energy. Yeah, we'll have to see.
They'll get you out of here.
Love to. Yeah,
there's no more shot. You've been prepping for this. This is what's been happening, and you're gonna be there, and you're gonna look at your husband. And you're gonna be like, "This is my family. These are my roots." I love it, and you know, if you're in the Dominican Republic, I would suggest you go and take her a plate of your comida because so find her and be like, you have to try this. Or if you're a restaurant, bring her over and she'll like try your food. And
certainly will. Yes.
Oh, you're volunteering her.
Yes.
But it's like the best. Like, they have really good food, so you're gonna have to try it. Yeah. Yes. So invite her over. If you have a restaurant, this is your moment to engage with her and be like, come on in.
I do house visits.
If it's authentic house,
yes.
Tell me that she is down for this. Yes. Okay. I love that. She does have a +1, so make sure you cook for well, wrapping this up to what is next. Nikki, like have you even considered what's like after the whole politics? When you're not here no more, or because at this point, how many times can you be reelected?
This is my final run for local politics. Yeah, this is the final one. We are term limited. I will be term limited out after if I do win this one. Yeah. So I'll be done with city council. But I have not made any plans for future anything yet. Just want to let it flow, see what happens over the next few years and see where we go from there.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
I love it, which is good because you get to continue with healthcare, which is something that you do and you're still involved in. But you are definitely leaving something here. And I want you to understand that we see that. I see that. I didn't even know you and I got to see that. And then getting to know you across the board, it was just more impactful. And it was more of the fact that this is the type of people we want. This is definitely something that we're grateful for, Nikki. And I want you to really understand this. If God would create more angels like you, the world would be a better place. And I mean that from the heart. You inspire me so greatly. And that's hard to come by, guys. I'm really picky of the people I look up to. But you're definitely someone that's doing that. And thank you so much for teaching me leadership. I know that we haven't sat down and you were like, this is how we do it, da-da-da. But it's just the actions that you take. And that's how you said it, right? Like there's little kids, little girls looking at you right now and saying, I want to be like you. I want to do the things that you're doing. And that's why we need to set these examples. When you go out to these schools, Do you get a lot of feedback?
You do. You know, the little kids are like, you know, oh, I want to be like you when I grow up, or something like that, you know,
Really?
and it's always nice. It's great, you know, because, you know, as you said, as kids, you know, I didn't know anybody that was in politics, obviously. So I didn't know what it was like to be in politics. So it's good to be able to get out and go to the schools and say, you know, this is a level of politics. If you're ever interested in being in politics, anybody, it doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter how much money you have. Anybody can be in politics. Just put your heart and your mind to it.
And that's kind of like where your campaign comes from, just your heart and your mind. And I think that that's how she's been running it, because the people that support you are just in love with who you are as a person. It's not like, oh, this is her background and she's like an ex-president or whatever. No, it's just the fact of what you do and how you get involved and stuff. And these people really understand that. And if you haven't been engaging, this is really an invitation for you to start. Okay, stop being intimidating of, oh my God, I'm not worthy to be there. I am not, my vote doesn't count. I know a lot of people are just like, let just happen what happens. You know, especialmente mi gente latina, este es tu momento que puedes ver y estar parte de algo, ser parte de algo que va a hacer un cambio, okay? Si tú necesitas tu gente, today we found out she's Dominican, okay? So, you know, somebody que quiere ser parte de tu vida y quiere mejorar tu comunidad y lo está haciendo activamente y lo puede continuar para su último y final año, este es tu momento que puedes regresar y puedes ir a votar y puedes empezarte a involucrar, pero lo tienes que decidir ahorita. Y no es alguien que tiene miedo, like she's very, very like not intimidated. I promise you, she will welcome you with open arms. So va a tener los abrazos, va a tener los, you know, a recibirte bien, porque eso es lo que queremos en nuestra gente y eso es lo que queremos que los representen. I want that in the office. I want that to represent us. And if you have never had a voice or you have ever thought that your vote doesn't count, that is definitely not the case.
Right. Your vote, your voice matters. Everybody's voice and votes matters. We want to hear from everyone. I mean, give me a call. Find me on social media. I want to hear your story. I want to hear your concerns on there.
So if they wanted to get ready for this vote, like how do you do it? What if it's somebody that has never voted? Like where do you go? Like what's the process on this?
The process would be to get to know your candidates.
Okay.
Get to know that person. See if they you know, if their agenda aligns with your values and your beliefs on there. Call them. You know, anyone that's running should take the time to talk to anyone. Within the city, because this is a local politics, you know, so call the person, you know, talk with them, have a conversation with them, ask them questions, tell them your concerns, see how they can fix your concerns on there, but get to know who's running, get to know we have 4, I think, elections coming up in the city of Arlington. So get to know all candidates, and more importantly, to get ready, obviously you want to register to vote if you're not registered.
Okay, so you have to be registered to vote. So if you're that person that hasn't voted in 20 years, okay, I know y'all out there, or you're that person that you just turned 18 and you haven't been registered to vote, understand that this is a life decision that you're making. It's scary, it's intimidating, but you have to get involved no matter where you live at. And you could start right here in Arlington. And get to know your politics, right? And know how it works, because it truly does impact you. Because later on, do you get a lot of, oh, well, this is not being done. Da, da, da. Did you vote? Did you sit here and try to be part of that difference, right? Is that like a lot of things that you see where they're not even voting?
A little times. You know, your vote becomes your voice, right? Your vote is your voice. So definitely encourage everyone to get out and vote. You know, it's so important, not just this election, any election. There's tons of elections out there. Definitely use your voice, because your voice does matter. Everyone's voice matters. We want to hear from everyone. You got to have that voice.
Well, guys, I I heard enough. You got my vote. If I lived out there, I would. But you know what? We will definitely, push it out. And we want to be part of that support for you. And so I know Radio Metroplex was excited to have you here. And so, we'll definitely push it out for you and encourage our Latina community to get involved, because as Latinos, I'm here for you, right? And I'm here for all small businesses, but, I feel like my bridge is the Latino community. And so don't let me down. Por favor. Este es el momento que necesito que vayan a votar, vayan a enseñar que sí podemos hacer un impacto. Y este es el tipo de gente que necesitamos. So, pónganse a registrarse a votar. There's early voting. If you need that information, you can definitely reach out to her and she will guide you through the whole process.
Yes.
If anything, she could probably hold your hand this is how you do it.
Yes.
This is how you do it. Is it there's early voting and you have to set up a whole table or something? How does it even work?
For early voting, so early voting is going to be April 20th through April 28th, and then the election's on May 2nd. What we do is we normally go to the polls, which we have several polling locations here in the city of Arlington. Mm-hmm. They can go to any of those depending on where they live and vote. It's a quick process. It is so quick. You get your driver's license, you go in there, you're out probably within 5 minutes. There's usually not any lines.
Do we get a sticker?
You get a sticker.
We get a sticker.
Yes, you get a cute sticker.
You know you want that sticker. Everybody posts it. Everybody has it. Do you have your little sticker, right? Yes. So definitely get ready for that. And so we're going to do my birthday bash. And right after my birthday bash, we're going to go vote. That's how we're going to set this up, okay? We're going to do this celebration and then we're going to go and vote. We're going to be part of this. We have to get engaged, guys. I really want y'all to understand that. To finalize this amazing interview with you, because I have found out so much about her. I thought I stalked you enough, but no, I'm apparently not. I want to sum it up with what is a word that you want to leave and advise, maybe something that you're like, if you know anything about me or if you remember me any which way, this is what I want you to know. Empowerment.
I think as women, I'm a strong supporter of women. I think, as women, we've got to be empowered to be leaders, empowered to think that we can do whatever we put our mind to. So definitely. Empowerment.
Y'all gotta remember, guys, we have came a long way. I was reading a post of it hasn't been that long ago when we didn't have rights, right? Like Martin Luther King, we just celebrated his birthday, and this one speech of "I have a dream," right? Was not that long ago. I think I read that he would have been 90 years old or something. He would still be alive. He would, yeah. Y'all need to understand that, that means not that long ago we were here fighting. I mean, it would have not been heard of a councilwoman, first of all, just women in general. Yeah. And then definitely not, any type, right now we got Latinos, we got Black, we got what is long? We got everyone up there, right? And representing, and that is a really beautiful, diverse. It's not all white men up there. No, we got every type of voice. Right. I know the mayor has different councils helping him out. Right. And you don't get to see that a lot.
You don't.
And so there's definitely a change here, but you're impacting these women, these powerful women, to become who they are. With you, was there something or someone that inspired you to just get up, do it?
I think the women in my family, I always say I come from a long line of strong women, starting really with my grandmother. I didn't see anybody before that, but I think my grandmother was such a strong woman, a strong force. My mom is such a strong woman, strong force. And it's just, it's I want to be able to carry that legacy of being a strong woman leader. And I come from a long line of strong women.
I think your family's proud of you.
I hope so.
No doubt. I mean, that, y'all have put this into me, and this is what I created with all that you have poured into me. And I genuinely want y'all to understand that maybe nobody in your family did this or that, right? She said that she wasn't really into politics, but at the end of the day, is what they're doing, the little things that they're doing that is going to help your kids, your grandkids, whatnot. You know, for her, they were strong, they were bold, and they're here. And she embraced that. And it looks to me like the way I picture it is they might have been doing all these things, but you don't have to speak loud, Nikki, to be heard. Right. And I admire that. Like, you're so much on action. Like, you take that action, and that can be you guys. Take that action, move forward, and become something that, you know, can empower others, that can build others up, just like what you're doing. And we genuinely love that. Keep being you. Don't stop. Like I said, I didn't even I had not spoken to you, and I was inspired by you. So I want you to understand that, you know, just like me, there's other people looking up to you, and we're really, really here to support you and see you grow and become everything that you're, you know, created to be. So don't stop. Make sure you follow her, guys. Make sure y'all interact with her, and make sure that you join us next Thursday at 9:30 a.m. as well. We will be here with our next special guest. Well, I will be posting that later on because we have her already ready. Yeah, so I just want to wrap this up because I always jump into another conversation. So I want to make sure we're good. And I know, like, you are busy, but you made time for us. And I have one question. What made you say yes to me?
That's easy. You are such a force in the community. You admire me, but I admire you for everything that you do. I wanted to be a part of this. I'm so thankful and honored that you even asked me to be on your show. So it would have always been a yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Nikki. I mean, and you were actually part of I don't know, it was an honorary doctorate that I received, and I really appreciated you being there. I kept it to very specific people that I wanted there to be engaged. And, you know, I know even then you were there to support me. Your husband was there. And I still hadn't been able to tell you all the things that I'm telling you right now. But just seeing you there, because you helped that. Like, you helped me get to that honorary doctorate, and it was an honor to receive it, but it was part of my transformation. And I don't think I ever got to tell you that because these events are like so hectic and stuff, but I do want you to know that. So thank you for saying yes to this interview. Thank you for being with us today, taking the time. I know it was last minute too, because I didn't even think I was going to do this show anymore. But I do see the need, and I do see where it can impact people. So thank you so much. And I want you to understand, people, like, así como ella pudo estar aquí y lo hizo último momento, así lo puedes hacer tú también, porque el punto es that we're helping one another and we're collaborating in different things because we want to provide knowledge. We want to provide education. We want to provide opportunities, and sometimes you don't know how to get them. And sometimes it's just a simple interview where you get to know people and learn about their backgrounds and find out that she's a Latina this whole time. What? But also now we know how to vote. So if you didn't know, you don't got an excuse now, because now you do.
Yes.
All right, guys. So make sure you follow us. Y'all have a beautiful week. Esta semana les voy a decir que terminen lo que tienen que hacer, but you need to believe in you, okay? You need to believe that you were destined for something. You need to believe that you were created for something. And when you wake up tomorrow, Friday, don't be like, oh my God, it's payday. Okay, no. We're not doing that. Tomorrow, I want you to wake up and believe that you're going to have an amazing day, that you're going to have an amazing weekend with your family. You're going to enjoy it. And then come Monday, you're going to be rocking and rolling, excited to take the day because you believe in you. All right, guys, I will let y'all go. Thank you so much, Nikki Hunter, re-election for 2026. Make sure you go out and vote, and stay tuned at Radio Metroplex here in the capital of the entertainment district. I wasn't sure if I was going to say that English or Spanish, but I got it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.
Imagine endless laughter, no tears to fill the night. A world